Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. First week ahead reading of 2025. How are you and Happy New Year? Taurus, I'm here just to do a reading. I think we're just going to use tarot this time and find out what is going on for the week ahead. The sneak peek is currently uploading. You'll have energy for this week soon, for the next 7 days. And this is always going to be for the week ahead. So if you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to 10 Cups Tarot. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner if you decide to stay. But this, if you are coming back because you're my ride or die, I appreciate you. And let's find out what's coming up in 2025. My readings are always for the week ahead. And whenever you get it, today, tomorrow, next year. I also do weekly readings. Let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about Taurus. Yeah, I think we're just going to do 9 cards. I think that's what we'll do today. We do have the 5 of Cups. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Moon energy. Taurus, I feel like there is somebody here that I feel like you're feeling kind of sad that you're not speaking with this person. It feels like with the 5 of Cups here, there is some regret and some information that's being held under the surface. It does feel like, I want to say that it's almost like you're trying to come to terms with it. That it feels like you want to hear from somebody here, but you're trying to come to terms with the fact that maybe you won't hear from them at all. It is somebody that you do have periodic contact with, but I don't feel like it's somebody that you feel comfortable reaching out to. I feel like the moon is telling me that, things are not as they seem. Like, you think that this person doesn't want to speak with you, and I don't think that that's true. Tell me more about Taurus, please. We do have the Star. We have the 2 of Wands. Taurus, this person is quiet because they're trying to make a decision. They're trying to make a decision about what path they want to take. This person could be a Cancer, maybe a Libra. They could be an Aquarius or an Aries, possibly. Pisces or a Cancer. Yeah, I feel like it's really quiet. Somebody is keeping something under the surface. Something that you can't see. It's almost like something is going on under the surface that you can't see. The moon is energy of things are not as they seem. I feel like the silence is because somebody here is trying to make a decision. The decision that's best for them. They're trying to make a healthy decision. Like to go down the right path, to follow the star, to make a healed type of decision here. And I think it's caused some silence between you. It's caused some silence here. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like the reason why this person is silent is because they might be dealing with a situation that either is maybe getting a little out of hand, or they're dealing with someone who is arguing with them, or who has harsh words, or who is being unreasonable. It could be somebody that's in their life as a long-term companion. It could be somebody who's at the workplace. I feel like this is a friend of yours. Like, I feel like you know this person. So whether you would consider them a friend or not, I don't know. But I feel like it's somebody that is in your network or in your social group. It feels like it's somebody you've already built some sort of a foundation with. So I feel like that's like friendship is what it feels like. But I feel like this person is being really miserly with their energy. And I think that's why you have not heard from them yet. That's what it feels like here. That the reason you haven't heard from them is because they're going through something with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, this is somebody who fights in swords. So they're highly intelligent. They're, I feel like they are somebody who is, I don't think the Queen of Swords in the reverse is lying, but I think that it's somebody who just has no regard for the feelings of others. I feel like you're feeling bad or sad right now because you're not communicating with this person or they're not communicating with you. But I don't think that they're telling you, because the Seven of Swords is here, I don't think that they're telling you that they're having a really hard time dealing with the Queen of Swords. I don't know which capacity this person is in their life, but when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, there's somebody who's highly intelligent and they can manipulate things with their words and the things that they say. Like, it feels like it could be maybe a Capricorn or a Virgo that they're dealing with, maybe an Aries or an Aquarius. Maybe that's the energy of your person. We have Cancer and Libra here as well. It does feel like with this, it could be a Libra energy, an unbalanced Libra. It could be that, an unbalanced Libra or somebody who's a Libra Virgo cusp. It could be that. Let's talk about the star first. Tell me what's going on with the star. Why do we have the star here? Taurus. Yeah, this person is in the midst of a tower here. They are an emperor. I feel like this person could be an Aries, really. They could be any sort of energy here. Somebody is having some sort of a realization. They're having a realization that I feel like things are out of control and they didn't expect it. It feels like with the tower here that the emperor is having some sort of a realization that things might be a little bit out of control, and I didn't expect for things to get out of control so quickly. It feels like the emperor is scrambling to try and heal themselves or heal the situation, but the realization is here that I feel like I need to go on a different path, which checks out or tracks for this Two of Wands here. Because it feels like with the Ace of Wands here, like I'm just looking at this person, it looks like this energy has sort of gotten out of control. You can see that that this person is no longer holding on to the Ace of Wands and they look a little bit worried, and that's what I'm looking at here. I feel like this energy the Emperor is dealing with is something has gotten way out of control and it's shifting everything for them. The Emperor could be an Aquarius. This person's trying to keep their stability. This is a person who works with a plan. They like when things go to plan. They like when they are in charge and when things go to plan. I'm looking at this map that's in front of the Emperor here. But I think that things have gotten a little bit out of control because the Tower is here and it's like the obliteration of something. Something is breaking down and it was unexpected. It's shocking. Like the Ace of Wands, the person on the Ace of Wands looks kind of shocked that this Ace of Wands is flying through the air along with, like, it feels like, you know, there's the map here, like the Emperor's got a plan and then all of a sudden everything is flying around, including the map. It feels like fire is here and, yeah, it's like the Emperor did not expect for this to go down the way that it did. Tell me about the Two of Wands, please. The heart of the matter is the Two of Wands. I think that the Emperor is the Tower is forcing the Emperor to make some sort of decision, is what it feels like. The Emperor could be you, absolutely, but it could be somebody else as well. Please use your own discernment to figure out if that is your energy, if this is happening to you right now, if you're experiencing a Tower that is surprising, that you're trying to scramble to heal things here. We do have the Sun and the Two of Wands. So I feel like the Tower is bringing clarity, though. The Tower is bringing clarity to the Emperor. And the Sun is here with the Two of Wands. I feel like the Emperor has had a breakthrough. To me, when the Sun shows up with the Tower, it is a realization or a major awakening. Somebody is seeing something truly for what it is now, and they know that they have to make a decision, and they have to make it soon. It feels like they have to take action. And now that the Sun is out, now I see everything for what it is. I feel like somebody is seeing the Queen of Swords for who they really are. We do have the Eight of Wands here. Oh, yes, yeah. You know, the thing is that, you know, some things will hurt you, but they will clear the mind, right? And I feel like the Eight and the Two of Wands is here. That's 10 wands. It feels like, yeah, it feels like it's a whirlwind, right? I'm looking at this whirlwind here. It's like a whirlwind of energy. Everything's happening really quickly. And I feel like although it is hurtful, painful, I think, because the Tower is never an easy time, it feels like it's going to clear the way for something. Somebody is seeing someone or something or a situation for the chaos that it truly is. And I think it has to do with the Queen of Swords here. We do have the Page of Cups. It could be someone that they just recently met. It could be a new connection for them. Or if you're the Emperor, it could be a new connection for you. I feel like something has gone off the rails, is what it feels like. And the Sun is here to provide clarity about having to make this, having to take action on making this decision right away. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please, for Taurus. Seven of Swords is on the Seven of Swords. So it's something that you don't know about. I think I'm telling you something that you don't know that's under the surface. Maybe you suspect it with the moon energy here. You could be suspecting that something is going on and that's why there's silence between you and someone else. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. Well, that's very interesting. The Seven of Swords. You know, I feel like you're going to hear about this in some sort of social circle. It feels like it is something that's under the surface right now, but I do feel that the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords is telling me that something's coming to the surface, and you're going to hear something about this in social circles. So it does feel like you know the Emperor. I was just saying, like here with the Three of Coins, right? It feels like you already have a foundation with this person, that you know them, that they might be a friend, or they might be in your community, in your social group, right? It could be somebody that you trust, somebody that you know. But it does feel like there's something bubbling under the surface, and I think it has something to do with the Queen of Swords. I feel like the Emperor might be dating someone who is the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and maybe this person didn't realize that this person had an explosive anger, or that they were really cutting with their words, that they say bad things or terrible things about other people. This could be someone who's just really super negative as well, that they don't really have nice things to say about other people around them. I feel like that the Emperor is surprised at that, is what it feels like. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're coming to the knowledge of something through a social group. You're going to hear about this, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit surprising for you too, because I feel like you probably know both of these people. We do have the Knight of Swords, yes, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. Look, the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, and Gemini is the person who will just let you have it as it is, right? I'm going to be honest and truthful with you. I'm just going to say it. I don't really care how you feel about it. I don't care if you feel some type of way about it. And it can be a little bit aggressive energy as well. So I feel like the Emperor is figuring out that the person that they are dating right now is someone who's actually really aggressive with their words. Yeah, they are in a relationship with this person, I feel. But I feel like it's new. I feel like it's new because of the Page of Cups. I feel like this person probably jumped in really quickly. We've got fire energy here, right? And the Emperor maybe was very attracted to this person, jumped in quickly, whether it's feminine or masculine. Look, the Emperor is masculine leaning, but also it's feminine energy. So it could be feminine or masculine energy. And we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups is telling me that someone, when things don't go their way, that they get really terrible with their words, really harsh with their words, because the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. The Three of Wands tells me that somebody has been waiting to see if it will straighten itself out. Like if this situation will straighten itself out, because they know the softer side of this person, and now they've seen the harsher side of this person. Somebody who's quite aggressive. Maybe somebody is aggressively pursuing the Emperor, which will give the Emperor the ick, by the way. If you're somebody who's trying to pursue the Emperor, you're never going to get them, because they're like, ew. The Emperor is the one who's in charge. The Emperor is the one with the masculine leaning energy, whether you're a feminine or a masculine, whether you are male or female. So I feel like I feel like this person is maybe aggressive with their words. Maybe they're a person who's trying to pursue the Emperor. It feels like these two maybe have entered into something that they thought was going to be long term here. They could be workmates. They could have met in a group of people. They could have met in your social circle or maybe a different social circle. Tell me why the 10 of Pentacles is here. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. Somebody here is really immature. There's a total vibrational difference between the Emperor and this person. And now the Emperor is just realizing now that this probably isn't going to end up being a long-term relationship. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. I think that the Emperor is realizing it's time to head out on a different path. With the Page of Wands here. I feel like you might even hear from the Emperor. The Emperor might even, if you are a friend of this person, they might even tell you that, you know, I'm kind of sad to say that, you know, this thing didn't work out and I'm single again. So maybe you'll be happy about that. Maybe this is someone you have your eye on. Maybe you have your eye on the Emperor. But I feel like they thought that this was going to be long term until this person turned into the Queen of Swords in the reverse. When they saw that they were very negative or were always someone who would always take the opposing point of view just for the purpose of argument. It feels like it's a sort of a cantankerous sort of argumentative energy that they're dealing with, and I don't think that they realized that that's what they were dealing with. So I feel like the Emperor is about to head out on some sort of new path. I feel like if their long-term relationship or what he or she thought was going to be the long-term relationship, if it's not over yet, it's going to be over in the week ahead. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. I think this is someone that you know, and I think that's why I'm telling you about it. So this could be someone that you wished would have dated you instead of someone else. But I feel like I'm supposed to be telling you this because you have connection to both of these people. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles, dear. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot. Yeah, this person's going to tell you, look, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to come to talk to you, or I'm on my way. I'm leaving this situation. The Temperance energy is here. I'm doing it for my mental health. It's not good for me. So I feel like you're going to get word from somebody here who has not been very vocal with you, who has not been telling you about things that are going on in their life here. There we go, King of Swords. I was feeling like it might be an Aquarius. I feel like the Aquarius is, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because we're in a general reading. But look, the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, and the King of Swords is in the upright. So I feel like this person felt like the Queen of Swords in the reverse was their soulmate because they mirrored their energy. But I feel like this person is not telling anybody that there's really harsh words going on. I feel like there was, I think that this person is very surprised. And I think that that's why they're not speaking with you. So if they're being quiet with you, there's a reason that they're being quiet with you because they're dealing with all of this stuff, but you're going to hear about it. This person is breaking up with this person. I don't think that they're going to stay together. I feel like they thought that this was their soulmate until this person started being really aggressive and either aggressively pursuing them or saying, look, you're not paying attention to me. How come we're not going out tonight? Like, I feel like somebody took on the masculine energy. I want to say that the Emperor is the one with the masculine leaning energy. So I feel like this feminine here is somebody who took on the masculine energy and is trying to push the Emperor into doing things that the Emperor is not interested in doing. All right. We've got the Devil here. We've got the Knight of Wands. Oh, we've got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, we're just going to disconnect from this here because I need my stability. This person is unstable in their mind or unstable in their energy. The Knight of Wands is here with the Devil. And when the Knight of Wands is here with the Devil, it's very pushy energy. It's somebody who's trying to seduce someone else with material things or seduction of the flesh, or somebody who is codependent, somebody who has to be in the presence of the Emperor all the time. And I feel like the Emperor didn't expect this. I feel like the Emperor is walking away in order to get stability because the Emperor always has a lot of opportunities, right? Well, that was very interesting. I'm just going to leave that right there. I don't know who that belongs to, but I'm just going to leave that right there. You can tell me what your version of it here is, but it feels like somebody here is going to be speaking to you. So if you don't find out about it in your social circle here with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, if you don't find out about it in the social circle, I feel like this person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person comes to you and tells you about it. I feel like they're going to tell you that they're no longer speaking to this person in order for them to get their balance, in order to be healed. I feel like the only success they have is in taking care of themselves. And I feel like they might end up opening up a conversation with you and telling you about that they've left their previous relationship. They've left somebody out in the cold. And it's because the reason that they didn't say anything, I think, is because they didn't want this person to get a bad reputation. See, the king has noble, right? When the King of Swords is in the upright, the king is quite noble. Is somebody who is going to deal with things as an adult. And this person, it feels like a vibrational difference. This person is out of control with their words and their anger and their upset, and starts pushing the emperor around. Okay, I'm repeating myself now. I'm just going to go for now. I think you get the picture. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm going to go. Bye-bye.